and gentlemen, welcome back to ANZ Zauberhaft here with another episode of Amnesia, a machine for pigs. And we find ourselves in in a place filled with excrements, which is not definitely one would seek to be in. And there is a revenant, bones of a dead person. I promised you that we're gonna start with this note over there. I did not even touch it. It's 22nd of October, 1899. Naturally, once bled, the product must be scalded, dehaired, and scraped, ready for gum rolling and evisceration. For this, we pass them through the steam reservoir, which is kept at a constant temperature by passing excess high pressure venting from the engines via the boiler and series of large copper pipes into a stone chamber just below the workhouse. At the center of the machine there is a component that must be kept at a consistently low temperature, which controls operations of the processing of product throughout the system. Alongside this, refrigeration is of the utmost importance in retaining product quality, and this also requires heat to be removed from certain areas of the machine. Two problems are therefore combined into a single solution: the removal of heat from some areas and the requirements for increased heat in others. Conducting panels draw heat from using the principles of convection regulated by the boiler and sending freezing air along one set of pipes in one direction and superheated vapors in another. That's another part disclosing the mechanics of the process of turning people into pigs. Yes, just to keep pigs here, they need not probably alive pigs. Well, that just doesn't matter. Piggies are supposed to be kept at a low temperature storage room so that their meat does not spoil. What is that all about? Is the water electrocuted, or, which is most likely, that thing is our old buddy, water-dwelling Kernk. Or I'm not sure how one is supposed to pronounce this word even, because this thing is the one from original Amnesia, The Dark Descent. Some creature. What the? No. I'm not going into the area where the light is flickering. I remember telling you guys that I remember what I remember. Oh gosh, I'm regurgitating nonsense again. Anyways, I remember telling you guys that I know my talents perfectly well. It is one of them you might have already experienced if you are watching this, that I have a strong possibility of bumping right into a monster just in case, which I don't remotely want to do. I'm not at all eager to face one of those things, because I seemingly die too much in this game. I don't want to experience chase and death yet again. Are you serious? Are you serious? Now, where am I supposed to hide? This place is all corridors and everything. If something goes out, I'm dead. I'm just as well dead. What? But... oh man, I'm so reluctant to go in there. Let's just be really, really careful. That place is probably reeking with pigs. Why is that so talkative, this one? That much of a talker is a piggy. Should I go right in there to find where the pig is? Yes. No, 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 no. It's going oh. It's going somewhere. Oh. Man. I know that some people are playing such games just because they really like to tease their nerves. Still there? What am I talking about? It's definitely still there. How comes that it's not there? Well, fine. I know that game is not supposed to be played according to the rules, so I'm going... oh. It's even freaking out blocked. Fine. Well, the game is just telling me that I'm a complete pansy. In a very efficient way. Yes, I know that some people basically play these games just because they want to tease their nerves. Well, I'm not, am I... whoa! Oh god. Oh, no, I don't like being teased like that. That gives me, that does not even, that does not give me any goosebumps or something like this. It gives me a very unpleasant burning sense in the chest area, and my hands are shaking like this. You might probably not know, because you cannot feel my own hands, but you can understand what is happening around here. But I really, withhold my interest. I want to learn what is happening around here. Because I like the plot quite a lot. Another telephone. Silent this time. Don't you wanna talk? I'm not against a little conversation there. So this is where I am. Suddenly deep and deep under the ground. I remember being somewhere above, and then all of a sudden... oh, yes, the fall was quite lengthy. 1st of August, 1899. Several of the older forms have breached their containment area and escaped into the sewers. They remind me of my limitations. That this is no Kelm and I'm no Eliahu, at least not quite yet. It is the heat generated from keeping the doorway between open that is to blame. We cannot simply pack them out with a coolant as we do at the center where the doorway is. The later versions are kept safe by the freezing temperature of those towers. Up here, where the air is hot and fitted, they became overheated and their quality tears them asunder. As the other place flies from their cells and their vitae splinters. They live sporadically, torn from one world to the other and back again in violent, unpredictable bursts. For a few seconds, they are creatures of this world, then they are torn away and cease to have physical form. This vicious ripping back and forth between worlds has driven them quite insane. I have ordered the affected areas sealed and will not allow my loyal workers to enter. These are damned places now. They're but of failed experiments, ghosts of fear and spite. Oh. Is that about these water-dwelling things? Oh, they're basically not water-dwelling things anymore. They are pig versions of water-dwelling things. Krakens. There we go. Oh, now you are here.
Faster, Mandus. Drain the waters. Open the way to the bilge pumps. We are waiting for you.
We? What do you mean by that? We? We? King? Nicholas II, as we frequently say. Fine. Perfect. But the water is still over there. Oh, I can go there, but I'm afraid some more work should be done before I actually do anything. Probably now this way is open. Not quite yet. Where am I supposed to go at this moment? Oh, I see. I'm supposed to go in here. Oh. No. Booyah! Oof. Gosh, this place. It's just awful. I don't even care about the excrement anymore this much as I care about the water-dwelling things, because I feel like I will have to go into the water. Is that you? Is that you impeding my work there? Why are you trying to frighten me? You cannot get me over here, right? Gosh darn it. I feel like I'm supposed to make haste just a little bit. And I'm constantly stopped by those frightening, abominable creatures that are not so much satisfied with my presence. Where am I supposed to go?
But we can save them. We can set them free. We can replace a rotten old world with a clean new one.
Mr. Mandus, you sound every bit the fanatic.
Well, how can I be otherwise, Professor? How can any man of ethics simply stand by and watch this world drown in its own excrement?
And your engineer, this visionary with whom you have embarked upon this course, does he share your views?
Indeed he does. Indeed he does. The poor fellow has seen it all before. Now, this is not the first great civilization he has wept for.
And so you set about things immediately upon your return?
Naturally. These things cannot be left to rot upon the tree. And sponsors were remarkably easy to find. I tell you, Professor, a trail of greed brings rich men to your door like pigs to truffles.
Huh. Quite essential there. I understand you perfectly well at this point. There is nothing I could actually... What the hell? What in the world? Oh, look, it's still flickering out there. The pig. Gosh darn it, the pig. I feel like this is gonna attack me in some really inappropriate place. Oh god, it's really right there, close by. Whoa, whoa. Oh, stop! Stop! Are you, really this into it? You want to talk to me this much? Another note. 17th of February, 1899. And I said, "Look, my darlings, can you see it?" And they said, "Yes, Daddy, yes, we see it. A tall weathered cap of the steep-sided pyramid, so like those of Egypt. Stone falling away from the summit, vines crawling about the intertwining the stucco serpents that thrive about the steps. A palpable sense of stillness, a weight of forgotten. And this, here, this is where the king sat. And this is where the priests lived. This house, this is the house of the dead. And here, where the sun strikes, this is where they threw the hearts that were not consumed. No, my darlings, they most certainly were not savages. You see, they believed that the sky could fall on their heads. And they truly, truly believed that offering blood was the only way of stopping this from happening. Perhaps, my darling, perhaps they were mistaken altogether. Or perhaps their tragedy was they could simply not spill blood enough to prevent the sky from falling in upon them. Yes, I understand. If you ever watched the film Apocalypto or something like this, I remember this is called like this. It's exactly about the rights. Fine. Fine. I feel like I'm progressing. Oof. Yes, this is exactly what the Aztec guys believed in. It's the description of their rites. Oh. Mandus postdiluvian. That's done it. Now I can enter the storage decontamination chamber once again and move onwards. The waters are pushed back, making the way to the bilge clear, where I can divert the remainder of the filthy torrent back into Thames, where it belongs, and clear the path to the center of the machine. Oh yes. If I could remember it properly now, where the decontamination chamber was. I don't seem to remember now. These sewers seem larger than I expected. God, this filth is everywhere. I'm enjoying this game, but I don't even want to mess in this anymore. Don't get me wrong. And I feel like I'm lost. Finally. Yet again. Whew. Don't worry. I'll do that. Okay. I'm guessing Mandus got obsessed with Aztec rituals and... Did he actually perform one of them on his children? Hello, mister.
That's it, Papa. You're so near now.
Perfect. Fine. Yes. Another area behind. I feel like I want to close this just in case. Yes. and remain here for the entirety of my life because I don't want to die. Yes, guys. It is just like this I'm feeling now. These water-dwelling things are just somehow getting to me. Whew. I feel like it's time to take a break. See you in the next episode. For now, Saber Haft out.